Hey everybody, Mark Builds It here. This is episode 28 of this little project, and it's an important day, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. First, I want to tell you about Song-A-DAO. Song-A-DAO is a project that was created by Jonathan Mann and a few other people. Now, if you don't know Jonathan Mann, he's known as Song-A-Day Mann on YouTube. And as of today, February 28th of 2022, he has been writing, producing, and releasing a new song every day for the last 13 years and 59 days. So right now, that's more than 4,800 songs. He's closing in on 5,000 songs. So at the end of 2021, he got together with a group of people and they converted every single one of the songs he had made to date into NFTs, and they put them on the market. And with this act, he was able to collect on, that 13 years of creativity and energy that he was pouring out into the world every single day. He was able to capture that value and secure himself and his family for several years into the future. And Jonathan didn't just make NFTs. He codified his entire catalog of NFTs based on where he was living at the time, what year it was, whether he had a beard or didn't have a beard, what instrument he was playing. So the rarity, first of all, every single song that he creates is completely unique, right? He doesn't ever sing about the same thing twice. He never releases the same thing twice. But you've got these really funny rarity traits for each NFT that you can track, and they constantly change because he may use a ukulele in a song today, which means that now ukulele is one song less rare. But the whole thing about rarity is I think he's almost poking fun at it with his NFTs, and I find it kind of enjoyable to see what the traits are as they come out. They're really interesting to look at. They show the evolution of his work through time, and even that is codified in each visual image that comes with each song. But he didn't really stop there. He had a greater goal. So the mission of Song-A-DAO was to promote daily acts of creation, steer the future of Song-A-Day, and help musicians everywhere make a living. Okay, so how does Song-A-DAO achieve this mission? Well, as part of that sale, he set up a co-op, which is sort of the best legal analog for a DAO in the state of Colorado, and transferred the rights to all of these songs to the DAO. And so now the DAO is collecting all the royalties off of these songs. So I don't know if any of his songs have made it into a film or a show, but I do know that they're on YouTube and they're generating ad revenue for that account. So all that ad revenue goes into the treasury of the DAO. And Jonathan is still performing songs every day. So each day, the song he releases goes up for auction, and the proceeds of that auction go 100% into the treasury of the DAO. So Jonathan is now essentially a volunteer for the DAO. He didn't just take his money and run. He's still giving back. So the DAO has a tiered structure of membership. On the bottom, there are the folks, there are folks like me who don't own a song, who didn't buy an NFT, who have limited access to the Discord server. And then the next step up is for people who actually own the NFTs. Now, at that tier, you are a member of Song-A-DAO, but you are not a member of the co-op that owns the rights and the royalties to the songs. But you get full access to the server, so there's a whole wall, there's a wall there that's got stuff on the other side of it, limited access stuff. There's also snapshot polls that are non-binding, so if they want to just do a quick poll to see what the owners of the songs would like to do about a certain issue, they can get a better idea with these snapshot polls. Now, on the higher end of membership, if you're an owner of a song and a fully registered member of the co-op, then you are a co-owner of the rights to all of those songs. And you are eligible to, let me read it, make sure I say it properly, receive distributions in an equitable manner based on their collaboration with the DAO. So that means if you work with the DAO to benefit the DAO, then you are eligible to be compensated by the DAO. And you also have voting rights to make those decisions. Okay, so what is the DAO doing with this treasury? Last I checked, it's something like 38 ETH, which is, $100,000. It's a significant chunk of money. And there's also ongoing revenue from the sale of each song. So they are using the money to hire people to manage the DAO, pay the legal fees because they had to set up this legal entity and they have to manage it now. But in addition to that, they are working to make the technical infrastructure that Jonathan uses to publish and mint his NFT songs each day. They're working to make that available to other artists. They're definitely blazing a trail for ways that artists and creators can make a living off of their work. And they're doing something called Thing-A-Day. And Thing-A-Day is what I'm doing right now. I have spent the last month creating a piece of content that is new and publishing it every single day. And I've been doing this with two other creators. One of them is a very talented musician. Another one is an extraordinary paper artist. And together, the three of us have been working together to each of us put out our own piece of content every day. And at the end of this month, we are each going to receive membership, voting full rights membership in the DAO, Song-A-DAO / co-op. So this is it. This is the last piece that I have to do for this project. But that doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. I still intend to keep working on these pieces. I hope you're finding them helpful, but they've actually really been helpful to me to help crystallize my thoughts and give me a framework to analyze projects that I find and look at them from the lens of a creator and how a creator might use them to their advantage. So I am in the very first cohort of Thing-A-Day creators, but Song-A-DAO starts a new cohort every month. So if you're interested in joining the next cohort of Thing-A-Day, I'll post a link to the Discord server and you can find me there. Or you can look me up on Twitter at MarkBuildsIt. And recently I've been saying at the end of each video, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But now that I'm at the end of this Thing-A-Day challenge, I'll probably take a beat to step back and plan the next topics that I want to discuss. I also need to get a website up and running so that I can expand on some of these links a little bit and go back and maybe update information that I've acquired after the fact, after I publish, because some of the things that I'm talking about, people will contact me afterwards and clarify a few things for me. I also found that with all the time I'm spending researching and making these videos, that I don't have time to tell anybody about them. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing that as I plan out my next few pieces. And hopefully we can start growing this community full of creators who want to use Web3 technology to build their communities. So today I'll say, I'm Mark Builds It, and I'll talk to you soon.